fuck? I just went live and YouTube flashed some disclaimer in my face. Like I'm about to, I don't know, I'm gonna do some weird shit, what the fuck? But anyways, let me get my notes together before I start to pop off and shit. Yes, sir. What's good, my guys, and what is your boy? Is your boy BlazingMelo right back with another one. And today we will talk about why life can be uneasy. We will just talk about a whole bunch of variety of reasons why inner chaos is occurring in the first place. Yes sir, yes sir, yes sir, that's the talk for today, man. We will talk about why life is uneasy, why you are uneasy, why life is chaotic, and why you can be yourself, man. I have a shit ton of notes, but y'all know me, I'm a fire sign, I have Mercury and Leo on the cusp between Leo and Virgo. So my ass will just, I don't know, make everything short because I talk fast. I talk fast, I don't beat around the bush, man, I just go straight into it, man. Yeah, y'all know me, man, y'all know me, man. Y'all know me? I think y'all know me, man. Yes, sir. And a quick little pre-story where I even make this life in the first place. Because I got inspired by negativity once again, man. I got inspired by negativity. As y'all guys know me, boy, man. Y'all know me as getting inspired by negativity. The full moon hit my 8th house. My 8th house in Aquarius. And I was going through a lot of internal turmoil on the full moon. Because anytime the moon is full and it's transiting a specific house of yours, that specific house is getting highlighted. In my case, the moon was transiting my 8th house. Therefore, my 8th house was going crazy. In the sense of there was a whole lot of sensation, a whole lot of in that house. Anytime the moon, especially the full moon, is entering a specific house, that house is going to be crazily lit up. Imagine the full moon as like a big ton of energy, as a spirit bomb. This is what the full moon is, a spirit bomb. Y'all guys know when Goku threw with the spirit bomb at Majin Buu, that biggest thing, man. This is what the full moon is, a big ass spirit bomb, a fulfilled reflection of the spirits of Earth's emotions traveling in your house. And of course, that area is going to be lit up like a motherfucker. Yes sir, back story time is over, let's get straight into it, man. Because life's... What the fuck? My connection just cut off. Please tell me you guys could hear what the fuck I was talking about, what the hell? Anyways, I was just talking nonsense, if you guys know what I was talking about. But let's just dive straight into it. Why life is uneasy, why it is chaotic. Reason number 1, or a reason, this is not an order. You're letting your emotions take over. Yes sir, shout out to Mystical Mysterio, could you hear me? Am I lagging or something? But anyways, you let your emotions rule you. As like your private entity inside you. Only you need to let your logic guide you. You need to man guide you. But a chaotic life is often manifested as emotions doing worse. Because you're impulsive. Now you take no time to actually think. To think. Oh shit, man. Oh, you choppy you said. What the fuck? Let me fix that shit. Is it better now? Test 1 2, test 1 2. As a matter of fact, I will watch myself, man. I will watch myself for sake. Because I have to give myself a hotspot. When I'm outside, my Wi-Fi ain't reaching my goddamn shit. So I have to be on some cheapest Wi-Fi, man, some dumbest Wi-Fi. What the fuck? Let me check. Let me check myself. This is why I never go live, man, because my fucking Wi-Fi is terrible, man. Holy damn, holy smokes. Where the fuck is the channel at? There we go. Yeah, my quality is hella choppy right now. You can hear me, it's okay. So reason number 1 is, reason number 2, you letting your emotions guide you, letting your emotions take over, and therefore you rule by impulsion, and an impulsive mind is always going to die very first, because you take no time to think, you just like make the reaction which is triggering you, do everything in an instant. Somebody is like acting and you're reacting immediately. This is how you become a slave. This is how to become a slave 101 without being African. I'm just kidding. But for real, this is how to be a slave 101, man. You are a slave to the world if you're constantly reacting. If I'm saying something and you're reacting, you are my slave right now. Especially if I'm somebody who's able to give you some sort of validation. And if you depend on validation, if you depend on my validation, I can do everything I want with you. I could be like this and you will do it because you need me, man. And this is a sign of your emotions ruling you. You needing somebody, not you wanting somebody. You needing somebody. It's a big difference than wanting somebody and needing somebody. If you want somebody, it's not like your life depends on that person. But if you want somebody, yeah, and I meant to say if you want somebody, it's like that your life depends on that person. Compared to if you want somebody. That's a big difference, man. And people who are ruled by their emotions. I'm not saying you need to shut the emotions off or be some dumb as overly logical robot. But what I'm saying is you need to regulate your emotions. You just can't be overly reactional, especially as a man, man. Let me tell you something. It's not a good look to be overly emotional as a man. Because if you're in a male body right now, I'm assuming that you have the idea of ruling something, of acting on something, of being impulsive, not impulsive, but being in some sort of leadership, in some sort of example. And you can't be in some sort of leadership if you're constantly reacting to something. You know what I'm saying? It's like, how can you expect to express yourself when you constantly look around? When you constantly look around what he's doing, what she's doing, what this dude is doing, what he's saying, how he looks at you. You can't be like this. Because emotions, being in too much emotions, of the nature of being in too much emotions is to be slow. Even mentally, man. Somebody who's like soaking in his emotion or her emotion is slow. Because emotions always take time to digest and time to interpret. Thoughts are instant. You can think about something and think about the next thing in a matter of seconds. But emotions, they are slow. Emotions never move. This is why an emotional person, an overly emotional person, is very sluggish, very fatigued. What do you think? Mars falls in Cancer. Because too much emotions lets your masculinity, your ability to act, fall. This is why Mars fall in Cancer. Because if you're too much into your Cancer energies, your actions fall, your leadership falls, your initiation qualities fall. And therefore, life tends to become chaotic. Because you can't initiate what you need to initiate. And this is what... Oh, it's raining. This is why my audio quality is all fucked up. It's fucking raining outside. This is why you can't be a true individual. Because you cannot act properly. Because you're too busy soaking in everything besides your own ideas, besides your own logic. You're soaking in his reaction, you're soaking in her reaction, you're soaking in this, to the point you become like a faggot, man. You're opening your mouth up to receive all kinds of deep throats. Yeah, stick my dick into your mouth, I stick my dick into my mouth type shit, man. Because you stick everybody's intention into your mouth, man, on some weird shit. Your intention, you suck it in. Your intention, you suck it in. This is what's happening if you're too emotional, man. I kid you not, man. And I'm not being funny right now. You become some weird, fruity ass, zesty motherfucker if you're a dude. And you become way too emotional. If you're a girl, this is your nature. But if you're a dude, what's your intention? What's your opinion? You're sucking everybody's esoteric meat, man. You're sucking everybody's esoteric root chakra. And that's goddamn atrocious. That's atrocious as a motherfucker, man. You know what I'm saying? And you can't do that, man. It's not a sexy look, man. At least if you're heterosexual sexual man, that's not a good look. Sucking everybody's esoteric meat, man. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that, man. I forgot my water, but I have some food with me. Yes, sir. Some cereals, man. Some goddamn cereals, man. Do you know why I bought this cereal? Because it said Leo crisps. They are called Leo crisps, man. I'm easy to impress, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm very easy to impress because I'm like a kid, man. I just see flashy images, good looks, and I'm impressed, man. You know what I'm saying? Talking about females and food right now. I'm not talking about anything else, man. I see good looks and I'm impressed, man. That's my nature, man. I'm a whole Leo, man. Talking about Leo. This is the energy of Leo season. You see something and you get impressed by it. Because the light, the expression looks very beautiful. But let me tell you something. The light is an illusion. It's like going in a club and all the fat ugly bitches look nice, man. Because the light in the club makes everybody beautiful, man. This is Leo season in a nutshell. Everybody looks beautiful right now, or at least they try to look beautiful. Keyword, they try. They ain't beautiful, but they try to look beautiful. But if you get close, You see the true color, and the true color is not what they express themselves as, you know what I'm saying? Be careful. The light is an illusion, man. Don't fall for fucking tricks, man. Be careful, man. Just take time and see what motherfuckers are actually about, man. To not fall into some dumbass illusions, man. Yes, sir. Next point. Where's my next point? Yeah. Another reason why life tends to become chaotic, why life tends to be like uneasy, why you are uneasy, why you can't be yourself. If you have no passion within yourself, I screamed on purpose to show you what I mean, man. If you have no passion within yourself, you can't be you. Because to be you, that's masculine energy, and we are dudes, man. If you're a dude right now, or if you're a chick right now, you still have masculine energy. Masculine energy is motivation, is inspiration, is impulsiveness, is acting very fast. And if you like fire, if you like inspiration, the desire, fire is just desire. If you like desire to be somebody, to convey your message, life tends to become chaotic. Why? Because you like ignoring your fire qualities. You like eradicating your fire. To the point, other elements have to compensate for the lack of fire within yourself. Shout to BlazingMelo. Oh, what the fuck? Shout you out, man. Other elements overcompensate if you like fire. For an example, somebody who's unmotivated to be himself or to act out or to do anything at that is overly filled with different elements, because we all need to become whole, but we all become whole in a different kind of way. Ideally, it should be like 25% water, 25% fire, 25% earth, and 25% air. But some people have like 70% water, 10% fire, 3% earth, and the rest is like anything, you know, you name it. Essentially, the like goal is to become balanced. And if you like fire and air, life becomes chaotic. You can slack in air too, because this is a masculine energy. Lacking air and fire, aka lacking intellect, lacking logic, this is earth. I meant to say this is air. And lacking fire, lacking inspiration, lacking passion, is a recipe to become chaotic, to become uneasy. Because somebody who lacks masculine traits such as passion and logic is bound to be ruled by emotions. And emotions without logic, emotions without like passion or like direction or like a vision, fire and air, are fucking chaotic. It's like a body of water. Do I have water with me? No, I don't. But imagine like a current of water. When it's moving, it's very chaotic. It's very fluky. It's very like unorganized. This is what chaos looks like. Somebody moves you and everything just reacts in a very chaotic way. It's like if you like, I don't know, throw a stone into water. The water becomes very chaotic. And the water only becomes chaotic because it lacks structure. The ocean is very wide. I'm talking in purely metaphors right now. But if you put water into a cup, into a container, it won't be as agitative. It won't be as chaotic, you know what I'm saying? And this is why it's very vital, especially as a dude, to create some sort of order around your emotions, some sort of structure around your emotions. Because if you don't have structure, if you don't have order, your water will be just free, without a container, and everything can influence that water, you know what I'm saying? So, let me sum up my 2 points. First, we talked about how too much emotions are making your life chaotic, and now we're talking about how the lack of fire can make your life chaotic. Now, we go on to the next point. Let me quote myself. I wrote down, most importantly, you give a feeling of being somebody into the hands of the world. This is another reason why life tends to be chaotic. You give your feeling of being somebody, your self-worth, your dignity, which you was born by. In the German Book of Law, the first paragraph said, the dignity of a human being is not touchable. You just can't touch the dignity of a human being. But you give your dignity away 24/7. 24/7. If you see a thick Latina down the street, your dignity goes out the way because you make her your everything. I can understand. If you see, I don't know, a casino and you're a gambling addict, your dignity goes out the way, man. Humans have zero self-dignity. Because they are ruled by their desires, man. They are ruled by their urges. They see a thick Latina, they act like outside of their means. They see a casino, they act out of their means, man. They have no order, they have no fire, they have no air. They can't think, they can't have a vision to operate by, you know what I'm saying? You're giving your validation to the external, to the point everybody becomes your king, man. It's like 1 plus 1 equals 2 type shit. It's 1 plus 1 equals 2 type shit, man. If you give you like dignity to me, I can do what the fuck I want with you. But if your dignity is in your hands, if your value is in your hands, I could say that your mama is a fat hoe who sucked my dick for 20 pennies. You wouldn't be bothered, man, by me saying your mom's a fat hoe and she sucked my dick for 20 pennies or something. Because you are the king. You are the ruler. And me saying your mom is a fat bitch won't agitate you. It won't make you uneasy, you know what I'm saying? And this is one of the biggest points why life is chaotic for a whole lot of human beings. They externalize life. They externalize everything. They want to be happy. Guys, what do you think of my new haircuts? They want to be happy. They ask the words, yo, can you guys make me happy? But you shouldn't ask the word shit, man. You shouldn't ask, yo, can you make me happy? You should reveal yourself. This is how you should treat the world. You shouldn't ask who you are. Yo guys, who am I? Do you think I'm funny? Do you think I'm capable? Do you think my video editing skills are nice? Do you think my music skills are nice? Fuck no, man. This is not how you operate in life. I'm teaching you how to operate in life right now. Listen to your youngest uncle, man. To Uncle Melo right now. You should reveal yourself to the world. You should say, yo world, I'm a musician. I make videos. I'm this and that. Treat me like that. You should demand. You should command. You should conquer. You know what I'm saying? You should never lack. You should never ask. They say those who ask shall receive, and if you ask, you shall receive some bullshit, man. They didn't tell you what you receive. They said you will receive, but if you ask, you will receive some dumbass shit, man. So never ask, man. Just demand. Don't ask for permissions. It's like the indoctrination. Ever since school, man. You need to raise your hand to take a shit, man. What kind of bullshit is that, man? You have to raise your hand. Can I take a shit? See, you trained to ask. Teacher, am I doing this right? Do you have homework? You trained to ask. You trained to be meh. You trained to be meh. You trained to be You never tried to be a ram, a wolf, a lion. You never tried to be a good animal. You tried to be a dumbass animal. You know what I'm saying? Because life, school, work, family hierarchies, religious hierarchies are training you to ask and not to demand. And that's another reason why life is chaotic. You don't demand, you ask. As a matter of fact, I will make this an open panel. Let me finish my points. My points. I close this live and come back on Streamlabs. Yeah, I will make this an open panel. But first of all, let me finish, man. You know what I'm saying? Let me finish, man. Shout out to you as sensei. You are a sensei too, man. We all are senseis. Shout out to Mystical Mysterious, man. Thick Latina dignity got us out the window. It do be like that, man. It do be like that, man. I kid you not, man. Dumb Latinas, so like 5'2" Latinas are the most powerful thing in the world. I kid you not, man. At least in my experience, you know what I'm saying? It's like the most powerful thing in the world, man. You see some Latina and you go crazy, man. Your dignity goes outside of the window. Some dumbass Gen Z motherfuckers bark around women. Like woof 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 when they see a woman. Literally, they're literally barking. This is how crazy Latinos are. I didn't design women, man. God did its thing when it designed women, man. I kid you not, man. Goddamn Leo crisps. Leo crisps. Light Leo crisps. Yes, sir. Leo crisps, ladies and gentlemen. Is that like Lion cereals, but in the fake version, man? I saw your message, Mystical Mysterious, man. You ain't slick, my boy. You ain't slick, man. You ain't slick, man. But I feel you, man. Latinas all the way. Shout you out, man. That's my guy, man. Check out Mystical Mysterio, my guys, man. He's the funniest dude, man. He makes entertainment. Check him out, man. And you, Sensei has Insta too, man. He's a content creator too, man. Shout these two guys out, man. Peace to y'all, man. Okay, I swallowed my Leo crisp, so let me finish, man. What did I left off? Yeah. Another thing. When we talk about revealing yourself, if you ask the world who you are, the world will treat you in a dumbass fashion. Because the world is an abuser. The world is a goddamn rapist. You know what I'm saying? The world is an abuser. Meaning, what the fuck? I almost spilled my cereals. Meaning that if you ask who you are and if you don't demand who you are, you tend to be But fuck, you're getting back shots by the world, man. The world is giving you back shots because everybody will possess your ass. Everybody will redirect your intent. The world is very abusive if you don't know yourself, you know what I'm saying? We all went through this, being abused by the world. Everybody was being abused by the world, man. And the world is just people. People. Maybe even animals, but that's like on a lesser occasion. We're talking about people right now. The world is full of people and mental concept. And this is very abusive. People and mental concepts in this world are fucking abusive as shit, man. They will have your way, man. They will have their way with you, man. As a matter of fact, man. They will put you on the leash. And if the world is saying you go that way, you will go that way. If you have no intention. If you don't know who you are. This world is an abuser and it will torture you to the point you will feel like a worthless piece of scum, man. The world will make you what the fuck, I'm retarded. The world will inflict serious pain, man. Some serious pain will the world inflict on your ass. So, this is why it's so important to reveal yourself. Don't ask, reveal yourself. And you do that by being sure about your character. Because you can't reveal yourself if you don't know who you are. It's like, it doesn't work that way. What are you here to show if you have nothing to show type shit, you know what I'm saying? With that being said, let's just dive into the next point. Give yourself a sense of self-worth, man. Only focus on you. There is only you. There is no other people, a crowd, family members, Latinos, Batman. There is no such thing as that. The only thing there is thoughts. There are just thoughts, aka there's just you. The world is just you. People can never hurt you. And you don't understand that. You think people can hurt you. This is why your life is chaotic, man. This is the slogan of this live stream. This is why your life is chaotic. Because you think people can hurt you. But listen to what I'm saying. You think people can't hurt you. You think. And this is why you're hurt. The scariest thing in life is you. You are the scariest thing in life. I made a video like half a year ago, or like a couple months ago, which said, the scariest thing in life is a mirror. And I was spot on, man. I was spot on. The scariest thing in life is a mirror. Because you can only hurt yourself. I can't hurt you. If I would be like, yeah man, you stupid piece of shit, man, your mama's a fat hoe, your mama is fatter than a hippopotamus. I can't hurt you. I can only hurt you if you allow my words to enter your system and have some sort of impact. Knowing that, you should get rid of all insecurities because now you know there's just you. There are just thoughts. Insecurities, weaknesses about people are nothing but your own thoughts turning against you. And you don't understand that. You don't understand how powerful you are. But you are suffering from your own power. Instead of trying to be somebody, you're trying to kill yourself, mentally speaking. You're turning your focus against you. And that's why you couldn't be somebody. The moment you start to, oh, I want to be somebody, fear hits your heart. Nervousness hits your nerves. The mind is scattered the moment you step outside and decide to be somebody. Because, and I'm not here to insult you, I fall short too. Don't look at me like I'm Jesus Christ, I fall short too. But this only happens if your intelligence turns against you. But you should use your faculties, such as your thoughts and your feelings, to be some sort of affirmative force. If your mind is not an affirmative force, your mind will destroy you. It's like an implosion. Boom! You're collapsing on your own weight. You can't carry your own weight. So how do you think you can carry anything else, man? Imagine you're not able to lift your own body. It's just like that, man. You can't move. You're too heavy. Your feet don't work. You're too heavy. And this is the same principle mentally. Your mind is way too heavy. This is why you can't move. You try to move, but what if this bitch regrets me, will like, I don't know, reject me. You try to move, but they will look at me in a weird way. You try to move, but what if this threatening thought happens, you see? You're way too heavy. You're like fat as fuck, man. You're like obese as fuck, man. You don't have like a double chin, you have like a quadruple chin. Your chin goes all the way from here to the bottom, and this is how fat you are mentally, man. So, with that being said, work out mentally. Burn yourself. Fire. I was just breaking down earlier how you like fire, and this is why your life is chaotic. Because without fire, you become too heavy. You can't burn your overly excessive weight, you know what I'm saying? So separate Just separate. Make yourself lighter. And now you can be free. Now you can spar and fight the world in a godly fashion, you know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. And another thing, don't listen to the word. Whatever the fuck somebody is saying about you has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with that person. If somebody insults you for no reason, like you're walking and you were like, I don't know, wearing 10,000 or 10,000 pieces of jewelry, and some dude says, hey, you look gay as fuck, man, you look like a chick. Only chicks wear like accessories. It has everything to do with this homosexual motherfucker. Because what he's saying is a self-reflection. Everything is self-reflection. It's like, I can't talk without self-reflecting. I know what I know because I went through chaos. I went through insecurity. I went through being a beta male. I went through being like too emotional. This is why I can talk about it. Knowing that, you should realize that everything is self-reflection. Somebody saying something, you could walk around with AirPods and sunglasses and be like, man, this dude is talking about himself. Never take things personal. Whatever the fuck the word is trying to convey you is not you. It has nothing to do with you. And this leads me to my last point. Your eyes are like focused on the wrong thing. Your eyes are very much distracted. You know what I'm saying? You try to look for God, but you look at the outside world. And the outside world is Satan. Because Satan means opposition. You try to see God, but you look at Satan, opposition. 180 degree angle, opposition. You look to the outside world. And this is the number 2. In astrology, relating, Libra, Saturn, aka Satan being exalted. In the world, it's all about relating. You look into the world trying to find God, but you will never find God looking into the world. Because the world is filled with a whole bunch of somethings, with a whole bunch of things. And things aren't gods, ain't no thing. Your eyes are focused on the wrong place, on the wrong space, man. You're trying to find infinite, looking at the finite. You're trying to find freedom, looking at limitation. You're trying to find freedom, God, all possibilities, which is on the inside. But you look for God on the outside, in the form of people. Guys, validate me. Guys, free me from my insecurities. Guys, help me. But you think this will liberate you. But this is just creating more limits, more Satan, more Saturn, more boundaries. Bounding your Aries. Bounding your individuality. Bound Aries. You get it? It's in the word, man. Bounding your individuality. Bounding your Aries, man. You know what I'm saying? And the world is like built by the Libra archetype. Why do you think Saturn, aka the world, Satan, is exalted in Libra? Because it takes us to relate, to build the world. If I was in my room, you were in your room, somebody else would be in his room, Mystical Mysterio would be in his room, there would be no such thing as a Melo live stream right now. Because it's all about us. Technically, this is not my live stream, this is our live stream, also communism type shit. This is our live stream right now. Because if it wasn't for y'all, if it wasn't for people building YouTube, I wouldn't be here. With that being said, it's always about the question about relatability. But, ladies and gentlemen, you can't relate if you yourself are nobody. Individuality comes before relating. You need to be somebody to build relationships. That thick Latina has to like you for you to smash her, for her to let you smash type shit. But if you were absolute nobody, were like a non-individual, a relationship could never occur. So yeah, it's very true that life is about expressing yourself, externalizing yourself. But that would never be a thing if you yourself are out of order, are out of tact, are out of rhythm. With that being said, check yourself before you relate. Holy shit. Check yourself before you relate, before it's too late. Bars, man. Check yourself before you relate, before it's too late. Bars, man. Holy shit. Fucking bars from Melo, man. Check yourself before you relate, before it's too late, man. I need to take a bite on that bar, man. Usually I take a hit, but I'm taking a bite right now because I don't do drugs, man. Say no to drugs, children, and say yes to cereals. Leo crisps, you know what I'm saying? Leo crisps, Lion crisps, Leo crisps, crispy clean cereals, you know what I'm saying? Top shit, man, top shit, man. It's all in the spaces, it's all in the air, man. Everything's a synchronicity. My notes just vanished. What the fuck? Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah, as I was saying, you're looking for liberation, focusing on the outside world. But liberation is on the inside, and this is why your life is uneasy. You try to be somebody, you try to enrich and enlarge in your space. You try to expand from your limited shell based on things which are limited. Looking into the world is limitation at its purest degree, man. Because the world is Libra, Saturn's exaltation, and this only builds limits. If you look at somebody and say, I need to be in a relationship with him or with her, and then I will feel free, this is the highest form of limitation. With that being said, you should do the polar opposite. Anytime something ain't working, do the complete opposite, man. Why do you think I cut my hair, man? If you're a frequent viewer, you know my hair was all the way until this, man. But I had to do everything opposite to detach myself from my bodily attachments. So I was like, fuck it, I have to get rid of that shit to get detached from my hair. So now I can be less fleshly like. Now I can be less demonic in my Leo demonic nature of always trying to have good looks type shit. The moral of the story is you always need to do the polar opposite to get to the promised land, to the better side. If you're being insecure is your reality, you need to oppose your lifestyle, take different actions, think different thoughts, eat different food, change your sleep schedule. You have to oppose everything which has led you to be insecure to end up in a spot which ain't filled with insecurities, you know what I'm saying? And that's pretty much it, man. I will return in a minute. I will set up an open panel and see you guys in like 2 minutes or so.